Hey guys, XJ here, and today's gonna be a Rasial, the first Necromancer guide. He's a pretty fun boss, pretty quick, but he's very intense. And to be honest, I was kind of wondering how to do a guide, but I think I got a really good method down. To be honest, I haven't really done like a noobed down version. No offense, but I think I know what to do. So first off, Arc Relics. Arc Relics, again, just have Death Ward at minimum. Other good relics is like Fury the Small, and like you can even take I think like the Het relic that gives you 10% more healing from food. That can be handy. Expensive spices can also be nice with that as well. So again, just whatever you have, the best you have. You can look at the wiki for the perks. And any ring you have. For the sake of this first kill, I will be just using my Luck of the Dwarves. The best ring to use is the Reaver's ring because he is very low defense, and you'll be able to easily benefit from the 5% critical strike chance. When book or a jazz book. I'm not using this Grimoire, do not worry for this first kill. Because the first kill is going to be the starter kill. Both are probably fine. A jazz book is the most cheap. Vuln bombs are very important in this fight, so I would definitely take these. This increased damage. Rune costs are very high right now, so I'm not going to be using things such as Darkness. Darkness is really good. 20% more dodge chance. There's also a bug with it where, let's say I killed him within 2 minutes and teleport out to War's Retreat, it runs out. So that's a bug. At least I assume so. So yeah, it costs a lot of runes to use it too. So right now I won't be using Darkness for the sake of the video. But when runes are cheaper and perhaps the bug's fixed, definitely honestly use Darkness because the tankiness is very good. The only other rune I'll probably be using is Invoke Death, simply because I think it's relatively cheap for 30,000 damage. And also when it hits cheaper, you will probably be using it, so that's fine. Greater Bone Shield is also important. You don't have to even use it. Like just click it so it goes on, and it'll cost runes. But after that, you don't even have to do anything. Just make sure you have runes in your inventory, or it'll turn off. What it does though is if you cast like Reflect, it'll cost like the same amount of runes to cast. Very expensive. I'm surprised it's that expensive to use offensive, but again, maybe runes will be cheaper eventually, and you can use it. I tried not to use like Reflect. Try to just use Debilitate as your defensive. Um, for familiars, just use like a Hellhound. If you're really struggling with food, bring a Mammoth with a bunch of Blubberfish, and while you're just DPSing, just spam the Blubberfish key. Or if you're using Revolution, just hold down the Blubberfish key. Okay? I will be using a Hellhound simply because I don't think I'll need a Mammoth. But again, bring a Hellhound. If you ran out of food, just bring a Mammoth full of Blubberfish and just spam eat, because Blubberfish do not take Adrenaline, and he doesn't do that much damage. As long as you have like an Aegis or Vampirism Aura, honestly. And also, let's go on to that. So first off, Smoke Cloud. I actually haven't tested Smoke Cloud, but it does work on them. You would have to do something such as Engineering of Humans into Smoke Cloud at the start of the fight, and then you can DPS them. I won't be using this because I kind of just thought of it when I went to sleep last night. I haven't done it in any of my kills, so I won't be doing this, so don't worry. But it is something to consider when doing your kills. You can also maybe have a wand on, because I believe this set doesn't get rid of your magic accuracy, so you could have a Appraisal Wand on, or like, a Cyber Wand on, and cast Smoke Cloud, and then go back to your Necromancy main hand. So that is something to consider. I won't be doing because I don't know if that's even intended, and also if it isn't and they fix it, Engineering of Humans, is another requirement, so I won't be bothering with Smoke Cloud. But again, Smoke Cloud is very good. Consider using it and experiment with it. Death cost is also very low. If you go to death cost, it's only 90k. I think it's pretty obvious. It's either they forgot, but I also think that they don't want to punish people. I think they want new players to do this. I honestly think internally they were trying to make this update for new players. Like, you get tier 90. I don't think the boss is even that hard. So yeah. Let's go into gear. So full tier 90 tank set. I went tank set because the tier 95 power armor is better than a tier 90 power armor. And, I just figured, hey, a tank set's good for learning. So, yeah, hopefully you made a tank set. If not, you could do probably fine still. Because, to be honest, I don't really use the excess HP that much. I would definitely have the Kiln Cape with, what do you call it? Death Skulls. If you don't have this, then, like, yeah, Death Skulls kind of sucks, to be frank with you. But, like, I don't know. I'm just gonna use it for the sake of it. But like, again, like, if you do not have a Kiln Cape for some reason, like, it probably isn't the biggest deal. Death Skulls is still a good ability to use. It's just you're gonna probably, you might need that mammoth. Okay, so I do apologize if you think that's a little bit elitist, but again, maybe everyone can do normal mode Zuck. I don't know. Just use what I did on my Zamorak kill, for example. There's plenty of normal mode Zuck guys with Cyber Wands, so I know you can do it. Okay. Um, Salve E is very strong. This is the biggest DPS boost against them, 20% more damage and hit chance. Luck of Dwarves, again, already said why, just any ring you have. I already talked about the book, just bring a Wen or Jazz book. Tier 90 offhand and main hand, and I have a rune pouch with runes. You can ignore this, but it gives a prayer bonus. You can use Disruption Shield, but again, not everyone has Disruption Shield, so for the first kill, I won't be using Disruption Shield. And talking about perks, again, Crackling 4, Relentless 5, and Biting 4, but again, if you don't have this stuff, just bring like Relentless 5 honestly isn't even that good with Necromancy because of how it works. Like, you can use a ability that costs 0 Adrenaline, and it'll proc, so it's not that important. It's very easy to get Crackling 4, and Biting 3 or Biting 2 isn't that hard, so definitely get that. Devoted isn't important, just get Impatient 4. Impatient 4 is very cheap to get alone, and Invigorating 4 is also pretty cheap to get. Undead Slayer might be a little tricky, so maybe consider trying to get, like, if you go into Wiki, type in, like, Undead Slayer, and it'll show, like, Inspiration 4 Undead Slayer. You might have to go to the Inspiration, look at Inspiration, the Inspiration Wiki of the perk, and it'll say Inspiration 4 Undead Slayer. I don't think it'll be that expensive to get, but again, Undead Slayer is very good here, so definitely recommend getting it if you haven't. And Invigorating 4 is very cheap if you get it alone, so yeah, definitely consider getting that. Inventory, a bunch of Blubberfish, some brews that combo food, and if you run out of Blubberfish, Vitality Potions are essentially a debilitate, so use this whenever he does a big attack, or you just feel like, I'm uncomfortable here. Runes, because I don't think you can put these in your rune pouch. I've tried, so maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, I have a bunch of runes here. Ectoplasm to summon your summons. Bone Bombs. Your best overload you have, at least have an overload, to be honest. Maybe you can get by with an extreme Necromancy potion, but then don't bring brews if you bring an extreme Necroplasm. Like, if you're brand new to the game and bought an extreme Necromancer potions, do not bring brews. I think you'll do fine because the extreme level of the Necromancy will give you more protection against them, so I think that's fine. So if you don't have overloads and you're brand new to the game, just bring extreme Necromancer potions. Again, Adrenaline Renewal, but I won't be using this for the first kill, which is the test kill. Besides that, let's go with, again, pre-prep stuff. This is very important. Please do not skip this, please. So we go here. And, if you're using overloads, I would use Lantidime sticks because they make the overloads last longer. Another thing you consider is using torso sticks if you want more XP. If you're not concerned about experience, don't bother, but, I do it. A very important thing, too, is, to be honest, is the Power of Penance and Power of Protection. Power of Penance will make it so you don't have to worry about using any prayer restoration at all, which helps you, which helps you focus on DPS. Okay, so it's very good to do. We're just gonna click this once. Power of Protection is also good. It makes your protect and deflect from prayers have 10% more reduction. To be honest, why am I using this? Guys, I just realized something. I've been using this powder, but I just realized I don't even use Protection Prayer. But you know what? If you use Protection Prayer, and because he turns off your prayers, but if you don't have Soul Split, use this powder. Okay, I just realized I don't even need this powder. I've been using this for no reason. Isn't that kind of funny? But if you, I find it annoying when he turns off your Protection Prayer, so I don't bother. But if you use Protection Prayer for whatever reason, use that Powder of Penance. And again, for familiar, it's either Mammoth or Hellhound for starters. I'm gonna use the Hellhound for the sake of it. I will also say that you also want the Prism of Restoration if you're using the Hellhound, just like my Zamorak video. It just will heal to full. You could put scrolls in it, but that's kind of annoying to do. So I think that's honestly it. We're gonna get our inventory out again, and we have a Luck of Dwarves on, and let's get a Jazz book on, to be honest. So let's get the Book of Jazz. We'll use that book, and again, you can use the Strength of Hate and Commune. Like if I go here and Commune, you can just get a big HP bonus like this. I won't do this because I'm not going to do a full hour because I need to go to like Starbucks and stuff. So do consider that. If you don't have a Desert Pantheon, which isn't that needed for this boss, I will say it is not like vital to his boss. You can go here, use Fortitude Prayer, if you have it, Campfire, and either go to Uglog or Anachronia and get the Thermal Bath for additional HP. And I'm just going to be doing that quick, and then we're going to go into the kill. And again, the first kill will be simply, pretty bare bones. I need to really tell myself not to do too many advanced things. And yeah, the second one's going to be like me trying to imitate what I've been doing on stream. But again, I might mess up because it's my first kill. And I just did a noob kill. So, no offense again. So let's go. And let's load a preset. And that looks good. And let's put on, first off, let's get our jazz book. My bad. I apologize. Jazz book. Let's get another blubberfish. You know what? Actually, let's get the spices. I don't even have expensive spices. So you know what? We're not doing the spices today. So this is what you're going to want to do. This is actually very easy to do, and I highly recommend doing this. So you charge up, right? And then summon your zombie, anticipate, and then enter instance. Oh, it might bug out though. Yeah, this is a really bad bug with this zombie, by the way. I'm going to showcase that. So we're going. As soon as you go in, we're going to summon the Spectral Vengeful Ghost. Okay, this is very important. So enter the fight. Spectral Ghost, zombie. Choose the Spectral Ghost, and that's it. So we're going to attack the Necromancer. Use skulls on him, and then Vuln bomb him, and just DPS him. We're just using, Venge Soul Sap. You can command your skeleton to attack if you want. I'm not sure if that's not optimal. Then we're going to ultimate here. Ultimate, and we're going to build up to a 60% adrenaline. Very important too here. Stay away by 3 squares. We're going to use Vengeful Skulls on him. We're going to use a Prism of Restoration here. We're going to zap him a lot here. Zap. Just keep attacking him. We're going to Excalibur. Eat that blubberfish. We're going to use Death Skulls again. Just keep attacking him. When he says this, you can just honestly just tank it, honestly. Double zap. Also, I don't have an Auron. If you want an Auron, put on Vampirism. Also, I didn't overload, so we're going to overload now. So, at this point, we're going to use Death Skulls. And he's going to keep bouncing. We're going to try to use our little one move. So when he says this, debilitate, I didn't even debilitate, so I just kind of face tanked it. There's a lot going on in this fight. That's what I mean by it's very fast paced. We're going to start scything him and summoning our... Actually, we shouldn't have scythed him, honestly. We need to summon our skeleton and our freaking Spectral Ghost. So keep attacking him. We're going to zap him since we have 8 stacks of that one ability. So, again, stay away by 6. He's going to bet these 6 stacks again. So, right now, we're going to really have enough for Debilitate. So, get ready to Debilitate this attack. So, Debilitate. And he's going to get charged. Here it comes. True Power like Yalgar the Thunderous. And we're going to start attacking him. Slice him. Let's keep spamming that scythe. And he should be phased now. Go over here. Eat up that blubberfish. Attack this guy. We're going to do a Present Restoration so our Hellhound doesn't die. And just keep attacking him. And nothing really fancy. Death Skulls is up, so we're going to use Death Skulls. Do 3 stacks of our big Omni Power attack. Keep attacking him. We're going to build up to an ultimate here. Make our skeleton get mad and attack. Skeleton's going to be attacking. Let's do an ultimate here. Let's double zap his ass. We're going to do a Vitality Potion. We haven't even drank this at all. Keep attacking him. We're going to Death Skulls again. And the zap. Luck of the Dwarves on. And he should be dead. And he's dead. It's very hard to even explain this because so much goes on. So again, I'm going to do another kill with my advanced setup. But I messed up. You can just face tank it. As long as you do... Because your basic attack does so much damage, and it just automatically goes. Like if you don't know what you're doing, do nothing because your basic attack is very strong. Okay, because it just goes off automatically. So again, it doesn't have to take in. Just slow mo it, watch it again, try some. If it doesn't go well, look again. Again, it's practice because I'm only able to do this because I practice. Okay, everything's practice. Do not ever get discouraged. I know you can do it. If you die, it's 90k. You're fine. Okay, I didn't even cast Invoke Death because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to do Vengeful. You're supposed to do summon the skeleton, enter the instance, invoke death, summon Vengeful. No, you're supposed to invoke death, enter instance. No, I don't even know because I think it only lasts 6 seconds. So you can honestly do it during the transition. So I don't even bother. If you want to use this, you can use it, but try to use it before he spawns and or during the transition when he goes on the pedestal like this, like a lump on the log, like you know, and then use it because he's invulnerable to damage for a little bit. So again, ignore the pillars, and whenever he gets angry, either be full HP, eating those blubberfish. You should be fine. I don't have Aegis Aura on. The Hellhound tanks like a beast. Okay, so we're gonna get our other page up. To be honest, I'm gonna try the smoke cloud. You know, I don't know if I should try the smoke cloud. You know, we're gonna do 2 more kills. One with the smoke cloud and one without. So let's try this out, guys. We're gonna do 2 kills with Sweat Lord. So we're gonna get that ring on. Are we good to go? I think we are good to go. To be honest, I'm just making sure. Okay, we are good to go. So summon zombie, enter instance, summon vengeful ghost, summon skeleton, power to the the vengeful ghost, target cycle, attack. Do that one ability that gives it stacks. Command your skeleton to get mad. I actually think the command the skeleton may be bad. So we're gonna do ultimate here, Adren Pot, attack him, vengeful skulls again, limited sigil, attack him with more basics, one more basic. Now we have 12 stacks of necrosis, double zap his ass. Thank you, Storm Razor. Death Skulls back up, use Death Skulls immediately. Attack, 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 attack. Eat that blubberfish. Get that 12 stack necro. Double zap him. Disruption shield. Death Skulls again. Basic attack. We're gonna do 1 stack of this. Do this. I'm honestly just gonna face tank this. Doesn't really matter too much. Do that. Do this attack. Zap him. We're gonna summon a ghost in a second. I should have maybe made my one guy. So vitality potion this. That's fine. Summon a ghost. Summon a skeleton. It's bugged, by the way. It says it's on cooldown, but your skeleton isn't on cooldown. We're getting to honestly dodge this like this if you want. So do that. Double surge. That's easy. Attack, attack, attack. We're going to just keep attacking him. And we're going to save Death Skulls. And when he jumps if you go within 2 tiles of him, which is fine. So we're going to do the Scythe attack, and then Omni powers ass. So he's phased at this point, which is good. So attack him. To be honest, this kill isn't even that good, but whatever. Attack, attack, attack. Also, I don't have the right prayer on, by the way, so oopsies. We're going to Death Skulls them. So Death Skull. I also don't have my Calgrim Demon. So Death Skull him. Attack, attack, attack. We're going to build up to the ultimate and then double zap him. So we have our ultimate. We're going to ult, zap, Undead Slayer, zap again. Just use a basic. Use one more basic. Use Death Skulls. And then zap, zap, zap. Zap. And use that. To be honest, I think my other kill went better, did it not? Yeah, it went a little bit better. I also didn't have my Calgrim Demon, so we're gonna do one more kill, and I'm gonna try Calgrim Demon plus Smoke Cloud. I kind of made some mistakes, to be honest, because I typically don't scythe. Like I think there might be a little bit of variance because if you crit, you do a lot more damage. I also don't know if I have my Reavering on. But that's fine. So we're gonna go bank and let's get our Calgrim Demon out fast. Calgrim Demon is out. Let's get some scrolls in him. Okay, it looks like it did not want to put scrolls in him. The scrolls are in him now. We're gonna go. We're having full HP. Whatever, guys. Charge up. Grimoire on. Summon this guy. Rejoin instance. Always important to do rejoin instance. Summon skeleton. Do that. Do that. Do this. And oh, I don't want my pouch. Okay, that's fine. So we're not doing the smoke cloud thing. I'll do that later. Again, I never even tested. I'm not even sure if it's good. Let's put back our rearing because it wasn't in our preset. Let's just build up with basics. Ult and instantly Adren Pot. If you do this, you can easily do your double skull and have another skull for the rotation. Build, build, build. He's not in Vuln Bond, by the way, so he didn't phase. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, when I think too much, I make too many mistakes. So just keep attacking me. Just eat blubbers. That's all you gotta do, guys. Eat blubberfish. This is the blubberfish boss. Double bam bam. Disruption shield this if you want. Pretty good. Then use the skulls. Command your skeleton to get angry. It's very important to actually command your skeleton to get angry at this point because he does so much damage. So we're gonna do Omni Power now. He's gonna again when you're 2 cells within him, he jumps. You don't want to be 2 cells in him. What you can do is keep scything him like that, but you have to do it at a very specific point. So try to get to him and scythe him. We're gonna do that. Omni Power him. He's gonna Vitality Potion whenever you scream. Whenever you hear him scream like that, does true power. Just Omni Power him. We're gonna Finger of Death him. And he should be phased. and we're going to Calgrim Demon, Bone Bomb. We're going to do summon a skeleton. I should have summoned a skeleton earlier when it died. Again, I kind of forgot. Vengeful Ghost and Skeleton. Maybe you shouldn't bother with the skeleton at this point because he might die by the time he has to respawn, which kind of sucks. But it's fine. We're going to just keep using basics here. Do this, and then get our stacks. I'm not going to overload. Double that. Double Scythe and Scythe him. Omni Power him with that ability. Boom. Here comes a Death Dart finger. Boom. And again, I messed up. The skeleton should have been up way earlier, and that's fine. That was a pretty okay kill. 20 seconds slower than the best, but that's whatever. So that's essentially it. It's a very, very intense fight, I do admit. Just ignore the minions, ignore the pillars, and all you need to worry about is when he gets to 5 stacks. Just drink a Vitality Potion or Debilitate. I will say the Ghosts, you don't even need a Surge for them. You can just drink a Vitality Potion for that, and then Debilitate his... so use the Vitality Potion for the Ghost, or just tank it, and use Debilitate for his Omni Power. Always Debilitate his Omni Power. As long as you Debilitate only that move, it'll always be up for every single time he does his big Omni Power attack. This is true power, okay? And to be honest, that's really it. Again, like, you can only do the quadruple Death Skulls if you have the 10% Adrenaline Aura from Arc. That's why I didn't bother doing it on my beginner guide. And again, you can cast Smoke Cloud. I just didn't save the pouch in my preset because I'm missing I'm missing Arid Chaos Runes. Because one thing you could do is you could Ingenuity of Humans, Target Cycle, and then use Smoke Cloud, and he'll be vulned. Again, I'm not sure if it's completely worth it. It probably is because the fight is 2 minutes. So yeah, but again, 40% effectiveness. Is that good? Your summons don't crit. It's hard to say whether or not it's worth it, so I need to test that out. I'm gonna get some Starbucks. I'm really freaking thirsty and stuff, and I've been talking the past like week because I've been streaming this thing and I've been saying I read all the dialogue. The lore is very interesting in this, so I definitely recommend doing this update. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you like the guide. If you have any feedback or questions, please ask in the comments. I will answer them. Okay, thank you. Have a nice night.